Hello my friends, welcome again to another YouTube video of mine. Today I would like to talk to you about synchronistic events, what they may mean to you, what different ways they can appear to you, and how to interpret some of them as well. I'll tell you a little story. I was approached by a friend of mine to talk about this subject, and her name is Moon Goddess 1961, Diana, and I declined at the time because I just didn't feel it was right to do this sort of thing in like an interview format, and I just didn't feel it was right to do a video at the time. Now, about a week later, I just happened to look out of my kitchen window into my garden, and there in my garden, to my amazement, was a peregrine falcon eating its prey in the centre of my garden, which it had just caught. Now these are very solitary birds. They are seen hovering above the fields and the mountains, in the mountain air, and to see one in a built-up area, in a small rear garden, was quite astounding really. And to me it meant something more than just a falcon being in my garden. Because when you become awake and aware to synchronistic events around you, you realise that synchronicity is all part of the play of the energies, where you call out into the universe with your prayers, your intentions, your ideals. You're asking for guidance. Not all of us are clairvoyant, but there are ways in which you can spot the answers given to you. They can be given to you in many different ways, and this story which I'm telling you about the falcon is one of those ways. I have a dictionary which I'll put the link to at the bottom of the video, a link to a dictionary of it's called Totem Animals. As you know, the Native American peoples and most indigenous tribes of the world, going back many centuries, have always learnt to respect and live in accordance with the nature and all the life of nature around them. And to these peoples, different animals have different meanings, and were very often seen as guidance in their life from the great creator spirit. So I shall read you what it says here about the falcon from this dictionary. It says it's the power of insight, agility, discernment, and how to attach opportunities in life, discern when and how to strike when needed. Falcon teaches swiftness with control and exactness in movement. Timing is everything for falcon. It is time to take chances. He will teach timing in your spiritual and physical life. Falcon will reach to see your environment with mental and spiritual clarity. So falcon will teach, to see your environment with mental and spiritual clarity. So there you see, 1 week after I declined an offer of an interview with my good friend on this subject, I then get this message from the creative life force, shall we say, in the form of a falcon, that now points me into that direction again, saying, move forward with this, Chris, it is time, and that's why I'm making this video. Okay, so going back to the different ways in which you can be shown guidance and direction in your life. There are several ways. The most commonly known one is dreams. Obviously there is clairvoyance and meditation, but not everybody can do that, I understand that. And you can still be spiritual and not be with spiritual people, shall we say. So few people that have your eyes open and have this awareness about you, this spiritual awareness, which is a natural thing with you. Hopefully this video will help you to interpret and to see better the guidance that's been given to you. Of course, one of the main ways guidance is given is through dreams. There are many dream books out there, and the symbolism of different aspects of a dream can very often actually mean quite the opposite in your life. There are different ways of interpreting dreams. And there are many dream books out there to show you how to do that. Okay, going on to the other different ways that you can be shown things and guided. When I first started on my spiritual path, the main way that I was guided at that time, when I asked for guidance, or even when I didn't ask for it, because you've always got your guides there helping you, was in the form of I would just have this music that would appear in my head. It would be a tune that maybe I hadn't even heard for about 20 years. Or maybe not even a full part of the tune. It might be a paragraph of a verse. And you may not even know what the words were, but if you look up that song and looked up those words would have a relevance to you at that time. Maybe a question you've been asking. Anyhow, the form this came to me was that this music would just keep repeating and repeating and repeating. When I deciphered what it meant, then it stopped. So you see, that's one method they use. One method my guides use, which your guides may use with you. Another thing is synchronistic events, like I just explained to you about the falcon. That didn't just happen. That was guidance for me. And likewise, you can spot out of the ordinary things that happen in your life, and just notice them. Look with new eyes. You may see something you've never seen before, and there might be a reason for that. You might hear different people saying the same thing to you in a single day. And again, this could be guidance for you. Simple things like billboards, you may see on the side of a bus a poster with the words which answer your prayers and the guidance that you've been asking for. It's all there if you just look for it. If you walk out into the world and look for the answers, and it could be a sign above a shop, it could be something written on a balloon, it could be anywhere, but it will jump out at you, and it'll keep jumping out at you. And these are the events whereby you should take notice, because you're being given pointers, direction, guidance. Of course, some of them may mean nothing at all, because it is quite a skill to learn this, to know when it's happening. But after a while, you get the hang of it. Like for example, for a workshop once, I needed a compass. But I didn't really want to buy a compass. I just thought, well, not an expensive compass, just a small one. So I asked the spirit, where should I go for this compass? And they told me to go to a shopping centre. Okay, I thought, so I went to the shopping centre and I asked where they wanted me to go. And there's no hiking shops or anything there. And they pointed me in the direction of this shoe shop. So I went in the shoe shop and I said to them, I says, I know it's a long shot because you sell shoes, but you don't sell compasses as well, do you? And this young lady said, actually, as a matter of fact, it's strange you should say that, because there's one particular pair of shoes that have been selling with a free compass, and nobody's been wanting the compasses, and I've got a load of them in the back. Would you like some? And there's an instance, you see, of divine guidance. You just follow your gut feeling, your intuition. It may be crazy sometimes, but if you follow it, if it feels right in your gut, or you get repeated messages, or feelings, or thoughts, or different things keep happening to you which are repetitive or synchronistic. These are very often the times that you should sit up and take notice, and these are in actual fact very often your prayers being answered and the guidance that you've asked for being given. Another instance is when I went over to America one time. There was I saw 3 vehicles with the word Michael on the side of it. I knew immediately that was Archangel Michael telling me he was with me. It was a long journey I was on, and he was protecting me and keeping me safe. So you see, there are many ways that you can be shown these things. And very often it's the time when you say to yourself, oh, I wasn't expecting that, or why on earth did I just think that song, or why on earth is that playing on the radio again? Everywhere I go that song's playing. Okay, my friends, I hope that helps you a little bit, and of course what this the other guidance that the Falcon gave me, of course, was that last summer, in fact, I wrote a poem called Hawk Spirit, and it's just been sitting on my computer, so I felt this was the time to share that work with you, my friends, and I was being guided, if you like, to that this is the moment to do that. So I shall leave you with the poem and the beautiful pictures of the hawk, and I give you my love as always, and may God bless every one of you, and may the angels be with you. Good night. God bless, my friends. Namaste.